How's it going, everybody? Coach Joe here of the Atlanta Talonflames. I'm here to bring you guys our Week 9 team builder and also our battle in the International Battling League. Our opponent this week is the Vegas Cinderaces and Coach JB Westside. A very good opponent, very strong, as is everybody else in this league. As always, guys, you know what I do. I like to do a recap of last week's battle, quick one. I like to also show you guys the standings and show you guys their team, and then I'll show you guys what I'm bringing for mine. So we're going to get into that real quick, guys. Also, if you guys haven't seen it yet, in my other league, in the Shiva League, that was probably one of the best battles of my life, ladies and gentlemen, because I needed that win to make playoffs, and since this battle is going up a week after, then you guys will probably know what had happened if you've already seen it. If not, go and check out that video. I'm not playing spoiler. I would never play spoiler in the history of spoiler. But getting back to business, let's take a look at the standings. Let's take a look at the Vegas Cinderaces team, and then I'm going to show you guys what I'm bringing, because it's looking decently for what I'm thinking about bringing, what my strategy is, what I'm hoping works in this battle. But we're gonna have to take a look and see what goes on. But getting back to the recap, last week we battled against Coach. I forget his name. The Iowa Hawluchas. We battled the Hawluchas last week, and if you guys watched that battle, my lord, did I get lucky there with a critical hit on grass play of all things. Great tech, by the way. But yeah, so that got us to 5-3. So we're sitting right now in third place in the Shield division. As you can see, our friend Brendan, also known as Dark Devil 26, he is sitting at 5-4 right now. So right now he's in first place. So tentatively, a win against JB and the Cinderaces would put us in first place. The way it's looking like it, and you can see it on both divisions here, 6 wins looks like it could get you a playoff berth, but it seems like 7 is the quote-unquote magic number, in a sense. So shooting for 7 wins, not going to be easy, because all these guys are super tough. They're really strong. They know what they're doing, and honestly, with the exception of Shea, because, you know, he had to give him... Look, I was the rookie against Shea, and that was my welcome to the league rook moment against Shea when he wiped the floor with us 4-0. But ever since then, it's been 1-0, 1-0, and I think all 3 battles since Shea were 1-0s. 2 on the good side, 1 on the bad side. But getting back to it, so we're 5-3. We're tied still with the San Diego Snugglers for second place. Win will probably put us in first place going into week 10. And I'm saying the magic number to clinch a playoff berth is 2, get to 7 wins. But let's get into his team real quick, and I'll show you guys what his team looks like right now. So you see on the left is always going to be my team. This is the Talonflames roster. Dracovic, Tyranitar, Alakazam, Silvally, all of them. But this is the Cinderaces team. This is JB's squad. He's got Corviknight, Arcanine, Reuniclus, Scolipede, Inteleon, Jellicent, Beware, Druddigon, Sandslash, Emolga, and his G-Max Grimmsnarl. Now, as we can also attest from the standing side of things, he has failed to bring G-Max Grimmsnarl to only 1 matchup. So he's brought that with every battle he's faced, so I'm assuming that that's going to be one that we see, just off of the 7 times it's been brought. So it's a very strong Pokemon. Its signature move, G-Max Snooze, it's to put the opponent in the yawn status, where, the next turn they go to sleep. It gets Max Starfall, it can go Bulk Up, it can get Sucker Punch, it has the screens, could run Light Clay, could run Life Orb. Honestly don't know what we're going to be seeing from the G-Max Grimmsnarl, but I'm assuming we'll see, maybe like a Bulk Up set, maybe Sucker Punch, if anything. Emolga, interesting Pokemon. I mean, it's electric flying, it's the Pikachu clone. I know it gets acrobatics, I know it gets discharge, I think it gets Volt Switch, maybe U-turn, but I don't think it would use U-turn. I'm honestly not really sure what goes on with an Emolga, to be honest with you guys, because I've never really battled against one before, so yeah. What's interesting also to note is that he has 2 Pokemon that he's never brought this entire season. He's never brought Beware, he's never brought Cantonian Sandslash. So I don't see either one of those making a debut this week either. So I think they're just, there because they were selections, truthfully, but I'm not speculating on what JB does with his team. He made his team, and it looks really strong. I'm gonna say that, and I don't say that about everybody, but I mean that. At the end of the day, I just hope to give my opponent a good battle. If I do that, I'm content. Druddigon's next. Druddigon, it's slow, but the Sheer Force Life Orb combo, we all know how strong that is, guys. We know it's really freaking strong. So, gotta be wary on that. Just gotta be wary about what happens there. Jellicent's an interesting one. Probably a Will-O-Wisp Hex, or Scald Hex, or Hypnosis Hex. Something with it. Maybe Shadow Ball, maybe Ice Beam. Does it get Energy Ball? I'm not 100% sure if it gets Energy Ball, to be honest with you guys. Could be something to see, but 0-4. A little iffy on that one. I'm not entirely certain. This right here, though, this core is where I'm kind of looking at. The Inteleon Scolipede combo. Inteleon Sniper, it gets 2.5 times the power on it. Probably run Focus Energy to Prime and Scope Lens, so that way it ensures everything is a critical hit, and because it's faster than everything on my team, except for Alakazam, which would be a speed tie, yeah, pretty much everything goes down to it. And then Scolipede, it's got the speed boost ability, probably would, run Protect or Swords Dance to get that +1 on the speed boost, and then go to town on it. And then just continue to boost up the speed boost, unless, it decides it wants to run Baton Pass, which, my friend Pseudo in the Shiva League, which, depending on this, I may be battling him or not. Not entirely certain. We're trying to figure out the final playoff spots there. Could use Baton Pass to, get a sweeper in. Reuniqueless, interesting. I like the 4-1 record that it has, because Reuniqueless is bulky, it can set up Trick Room, and if you give it stored power with an Iron Defense boost or something like that, like just a +2, it can take out a decent amount of Pokemon with that special attack stat it has. Arcanine's next. Arcanine, it's fast, 2-5 record, not bad. So, it's died every time he's brought it, but it has managed to get 2 kills, which is, fairly good for him. Gets Wild Charge, Flare Blitz, Close Combat. I doubt he would bring Snarl for this match. He might bring Crunch or something like that. Could bring Extreme Speed if he just wants to get some priority to knock me out. I'm almost 95% positive I'm going to see Intimidate Arcanine. And then lastly is Corviknight. Corviknight, I'm going to say we're getting the pressure Corviknight. I don't see any reason why he would bring Mirror Armor, and I'm trying to remember its other ability. You would think as a Steel-type enthusiast I would know what Corviknight's other ability is. But right now I'm blanking. So I'm expecting pressure if he does bring it. The team that I'm expecting to see is G-Max Grimmsnarl, Druddigon, Jellicent, Inteleon, Scolipede, and Arcanine, with a 7th member being that Corviknight or the Reuniqueless. Those are like the Pokemon that I'm seeing. I really don't think that if he has 2 Pokemon that have never been brought, I don't see how he brings them this week. But that's enough of the the team preview side of things. Let's get into what I'm bringing and why I'm bringing them. So pretty much, it's going to be a similar scenario to last week, because looking at his team, I've got a really good matchup on paper, but anything can happen. You guys saw it last week. I used Grass Pledge. How often do you guys see Grass Pledge used? A while back, I used the pledges to win a tournament, and I honestly, I still can't believe that worked. I really can't believe that worked. Like, whoever sees the pledges? But getting back to the basics, you see Alakazam, you see Lucica here. He's coming back. He's going to do work. The Life Board with Magic Guard. I thought about giving it the Focus Sash this week just to be on the safe side. In case I see that, I even thought about giving it a Choice Scarf, to be honest with you guys, just to, give it a little extra speed. But I'm like, I kind of don't want to go with the double speed with the double Scarves, even though the servers allow for dual items on land play. Stag's coming back again. It's going to be there for the sticky webs because, honestly, if he doesn't bring that Sand Slash, I mean, if he brings the Corviknight, he's got a Defogger, assuming that he brings the Corviknight. But if he doesn't, then I set up sticky webs and I'm pretty much set up for his entire team. Like, I have the advantage in terms of speed. Bloomin' Onion's coming back again. It's going to be the full attacking stat. I'm giving it the Citrus Berry this week, but I've been really hesitant on that. Like, what do I want to give it? Do I want to give it the Citrus Berry? Do I maybe want to, go a little crazy and give it Weakness Policy? Do I want to give it Rocky Helmet? Do I want to give it Assault Vest? Haven't honestly decided yet on what I'm going to bring for that one, because it's really interesting. Like, I could even go Expert Belt if I wanted to, theoretically. Get a little extra damage, maybe even Wise Glasses. Yeah, I'm honestly trying to... I mean, heck, I could even bring Oka Berry if I wanted to. Maybe survive a Flare Blitz, but I'm not counting on that. Next up is Varion. Now, again, I just have it as the ground memory here in Showdown for the team builder side of things, but in all fairness, this week, I'm going electric. Maybe it'll, throw off to the anime episode that we just saw today, or that came out yesterday, where Go and Ash, they're battling against Zapdos with Team Rocket of all people. So yeah, Electric Memory, because surprisingly, Electric Memory was pretty good against his team. Neutral damage, super effective, and yeah, pretty much. Mountain's coming back again, giving it Iron Head this week instead of Avalanche, because I'm not really anticipating anything. And it's going to have the Focus Sash this week, or I think I gave it the Weakness Policy. Again, I haven't decided the items on some of them yet, but that'll probably be determined, after, right as soon as we're getting ready for the battle. But for me personally, now I know it says here that it's made matches so far, but I've never used it before, and I'm doing it as a little bit of a tribute to him because it's his team name in the WBE. I'm bringing Wolfie. I'm bringing the Dracovish. I'm giving it the Scarf. I'm giving it Strong Jaw with, Vicious Brand, Rock Slide, Punch, Psychic Bangs. Now, again, in this league, I can use Sand Rush, but I don't want to, because it's not technically quote-unquote legal yet. So I'm leaving it off for now, but when Crown Tundra comes around, if I'm in the playoffs for IBL and Sand Rush is available, Sand Rush will be coming. That combination will be there. But that is going to be it on the team builder side of things, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking forward to this battle against JB, and I'm just going to see you guys there. So, as always, guys, flame on. I'll see you at the battle. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for the battle between the Atlanta Talonflames and the Vegas Cinderaces. Two very hot teams. Enter one remains. He brings G-Max. He brings female Jellicent. Not really sure what the difference is on those two. He actually brought the Beware. He also brought Corviknight. He brought Scolipede. And what is that last one? Arcanine. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna lead Stag. Just to try to get those webs up. We'll see what happens there. Let me go on the IBL thing, by the way. Alakazam, Fish, Silvally, Tyranitar, Bite, and he led with Arcanine. Of course he did. Alright. Alright, so I would assume there's a Flare Blitz coming here. I would assume there's a Flare Blitz. Yep, there's a Flare Blitz. I'll say it's about 25%. Let's think here. Would he keep the Arcanine in, or would he go into, like, Corviknight or Beware? I'm going to go with the Earthquake here, predict the switch. Got the switch into Beware. Awesome! Got a good prediction there, got the EQ off. Not bad damage. Alright. Alright, let's think here. Who's actually faster now that I think about it? I would assume it's me. 61 to 60, just barely. Yeah, I'm still going to go into Vikavolt here. Got the Drain Punch prediction. And we know he's faster because Vikavolt is slow. And we get the lefties. I'm just going for the weapon. I'm setting those up if I can survive whatever attack comes next. Alright, just withdraws. And goes right back down into Arcanine. Just get those set up. I'm almost 90% positive this thing would never survive a run. Yeah, there's no chance. Let me bring out Wolfie. Will-O-Wisp. Good play. Good tech. Oh, let's see something real quick. Here's the fun thing. This thing is still going down. If he keeps it in. And up he just withdraws into Jealousy. And it's water absorbed, which means that that thing is Hex. Let's go into Varion here. Let's see what we get here. Jellicent. I knew it was Hex. Let's go for the multi-attack here. Probably going for like Arcanine or something like that. Let's see what he does. Yep, withdraws. And into the Arcanine. And it's heavy duty boots, we know that. No, I'm not doing that. Let's go back out into you. Morning Sun. Now the question, does he go for the switch here? If he goes for the switch, I can try to bait out the switch with a crunch. Which I think I'll do. Yep, switch. Corviknight. And I knew it was pressure. Because it's... See something like that. Dracovish, Corviknight. We'll just throw that out there. Minus Wallum Burn, 66%. But I'm scarred, so I can't. We're going to Talonflames here. Get the sand up. And it does have defog. And it's lefties. Alright. I'll just go for a crunch here. So I'm gonna see like a Beware or something. Yep, Beware comes back out. Thunderbolt. 75%. What about the wear? 69%? Wait, how much damage did I lose there? Oh, wrong thing. 114 to 173, not too bad. I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt here. Predict the slip. Bulk up, okay. The wear goes down. Alright. Now that's out of the loop. Scallopy. Okay. What do I have for that? So this, I'm going to assume that thing has... I'm going to assume he gave a Rock Slide. I'm like... How much would this move do? If I don't see a Rock Slide here... Damn! Ah, this is probably... Yep, Vital Volt's down. Oh, it's Life Orb. Good tech. With the speed boost. We expected that. Alright. So I'll just bring out Venusaur here. We'll just throw you this timid nature with range. Yeah, we're getting that. Getting that started will help out. He doesn't go for like Baton Pass or something. And he's not going for Baton Pass, so he must be going for like maybe Mega Horn? Which will max 35% chance to 2-hit. And that's with the performance. Swords Dance. Alright, so we... I think that was a low roll. Oh, wait. Yeah, probably a low roll there. Do one more warm wing. Oh, it missed. Fantastic. Neutral, and then you set up the Divine Lash. And he withdraws it. Into Corviknight. Finally. Well, luckily I can't. Alright, so let's see here. So not Tyranitar again. As he goes for Brave Bird. Reason to believe that he does have a roost. The question is, would he actually... This is interesting. Do I bait the roost? Because if I bait the roost, if I predict that, then I could really make him think against going that route. Yeah, I'll go for it. I'll see if I can bait it. Yes, I baited it! Ooh! Let's see how much this does. Alright, brings it to half health. Now the question is, does he want to go with that again? Because now he knows that I... Would he go with that again? I'm not sure he would. Goes for Body Press. And Tyranitar faints. Corviknight gets a direct KO. We're going to Lucica here. A Shadow Ball would most likely take it out. So that's at like 33%. Let's Shadow Ball. Corviknight. Wow, this... That does not look like 28%. We'll go for it. We'll see. Oh, it withdraws. Okay, great. It's a Scolipede. So he's sacking that. How much with this? And that's Prankster Grin. I'll just throw that out there. With the Life Orb, it's Strat. I mean, he would most likely have a Dark type move, I would think. That's a 50%. I think I'll go into Wolfie here, maybe sack off something if I have to. He's got great tech. He's got great tech. Because he was going to go for the max, so he's going to probably go for like G-Max Snooze or something. G-Max Snooze comes out. And there's no way I was surviving that. Sandstorm subsides. We'll go for the Sludge Bomb here. Was the Kebia Berry. I'm not sure if Venusaur can survive this. Wow, I barely survived. Alright, fantastic. How much was I at? I honestly don't know. Question is, does he have max guard? So if he has max guard, then yep. Should have seen that coming. Alright, so that means we know he's bulked up. We know that the fact that he is bulked up. And we have one turn of sleep. Some 43, yeah, there's no way I could survive. There's no way I could survive a +1 Sucker Punch. Yep. I should have seen that coming with the... Let's see here. Could go for an Ice Beam and maybe get a lucky freeze. Spirit Break. And he's going to Sucker Punch me, so I'm just going to click Boom and go down. Yep. So, probably going to... Yeah, probably going to lose here 4-0. Happens. If I would have predicted that max guard, then I probably would have had a shot here, but you live and you learn, folks. You live and you learn. Sucker Punch. So 4, 0, submit. Alright. Took a loss. Props to JB. It was a good matchup. Good matchup. You take a loss. So we will go down to 5-4 with a -1 differential. Still barely in the playoffs, a 4th place, so at least we'll have a shot at still. Oh, no. Alright. Yes, unregister. Alright. Let me try and see if JB wants to join in real quick. See if we can get him. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here. We're back with our post-game press conference with Coach JB Westside of the victorious Las Vegas Cinderaces in the Battle of Fire Types. How you doing, JB?
Pretty good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing well, bro. I gotta say, that was a very fun matchup we just had.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I was like, when Venusaur survived that final or the snooze, I was like, do I bait him with the max guard? And I was like, I'll go off on not, not going with the switch. And lo and behold, you went for the max guard, and then allowed yourself to bulk up, and that's GG's.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried about Sash Zam, so it was kind of cool to just see Grimstar actually be able to put in work for once, because it kind of, like, to this point in the season, just been, like, getting 1 or 2 kills and just being dead after that, so...
Yeah, because, like...
Selfishly, it was kind of cool to see Grimstar actually put in work for once.
Yeah, because, like, I was surprised, because I was, like, when I did the preview, I was, like, he didn't bring Beware. He hadn't bring Beware all year, so I was like, he is probably not bringing that, and then lo and behold,
there's picked it up before our game. So
that's
why I hadn't. Yeah.
Oh, is that the trade that Brendan was talking about?
Yes.
Okay, so so officially Sandslash is the only one that you had originally that has not seen the battle yet.
Maybe. I think I also traded for that the last one. It was Palisand.
Oh, Sandslash for Palisand.
Yeah, I made a couple changes.
Yeah, I was like, because I wasn't anticipating the Beware. I knew I was going to see the G-Max because you brought it to everything. So it was like, that was something. The Jellicent was interesting. The Scolipede I was kind of anticipating. I got lucky with the Mega Horn miss. I can tell you that. I got really lucky there.
Dude, it hasn't hit a single Mega Horn all season. That is 100% like certain. It hasn't landed one all year.
It hasn't hit a single Mega Horn all year.
Not a single Mega Horn.
That is just you gotta love you gotta love the RNG gods for that.
I love it, man.
Yeah, or as M&J TV, he says, if a move isn't 100% accurate, it's 0% accurate.
True.
And then did Arcanine have close combat, might I ask?
Yes it did.
Yeah, because I'll open that and then we'll... Alright, yes, we will go to there.
I had a lot of reasons because I'm boring.
Honestly, I don't think you're boring. I mean, the Will-O-Wisp was incredible tech to have on the Arcanine. Swords Dance. I was like with the Rock Slide. I was like, am I gonna see the Rock Slide? Like, because if I didn't see that, I was like, I kind of... Because Vikavolt was one-shotting the Scolipede. Mm-hmm. So, and then when you were half health, or like right at half health, I was thinking to myself, could I bait you out with the Roost? Could I bait it and get the EQ off and then be like, well, I can't... I did that with Brendan too. that he did it with Skarmory, the original Steel Flying Master, and I did it with Bulldoze actually, and he was like once you see that, you're just like, okay, can't do that anymore, because it's like I mean, granted, it's a smart play, it's a lucky play as well, but you know, stuff like that. I was like, it was close, and then interesting on the Beware. I mean, sub bulk up is pretty cool.
I wanted to run just dual stab, but I was a little bit worried about Drifloon because that Pokemon's really annoying, so I kind of had to just throw an Ice Punch there just to have something hit that as well.
Drifloon was considered. Drifloon was definitely considered, but I was like, I didn't really want to. But then the Kebia berry, I don't think I would have seen that berry in a million years.
It lives a +1 max when we're both G maxes, so that's why I kind of had to bring it, because if I wasn't Resist Berry, just 1v1, so kind of had to bring it Resist Berry on this.
And then Colbur Berry on the Jellicent with max defense. I mean, really, like the team was really, really tough. Like I'm not even like, my thing is like I say it all the time. I honestly don't care all that much about the wins and the loss. I mean, it's nice to have the wins, and then the losses are the learning experiences. I'm fine with that. My thing is, if I give my opponent a good battle, that's all I care about.
That was definitely a fun game. I'm similar in a way. Like I do enjoy winning, of course. Everyone wants to win, but I kind of just like trying to do dumb stuff. That's kind of what I'm building a brand around. It's just clicking crap. So yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Philosophies.
Yeah, it's like at the end of the day, you just want to have you want to make sure that you're having fun with your opponent, and if you do that,
if you don't have fun playing Draft League, like Pokemon in general, like, there's no point to play this game. Like if your only focus is winning, like that's boring after a while. Yeah,
I mean, fun thing. Now that I'm now noticing about it through the website. Like if I go to my schedule, because let me just pull it up real quick. It's being just a little slow on the website side of things. But you and Shay, I think both. If I know Shay 4-0'd me, I know that for a fact, and you 4-0'd me. So it's like, I think every other battle I've had. Oh yeah, here it is. 0-4, 1-0, 0-1, 1-0. 0-4. So literally, it's an 0-4 sandwich right there.
Jesus.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, it goes 0-4, 1-0, 0-1, 1-0, 0-4. Like, can't get any more similar than that.
Hey, you really can't. You've been winning you've won more than you've lost, so you can't really complain about that.
Yeah, I mean, I was saying it before, like also in the preview, like. The way that it is, like with the rankings in both divisions, for that matter, like, I mean, 5-4 is nice. I think the magic number is 7 on both sides of the spectrum, because like that, and that's incredible. I mean, really, all the opponents in this league, they are incredibly strong, incredibly tough. Like I'm still grateful to all you guys for letting me join in and everything.
Hey man, you've been playing well. Like, you're joining here.
I appreciate it. Well, I mean, I appreciate that. And then next week I got to battle the Evolution, so I don't know what I'm going to be expecting from Sparrow's side of things, except for the fact that he's got the Walpex and he's got the Regenerator Tangrowth. And
yeah, he's got Regenerator Mons and Cinderace. And he's a pretty good player, so it's gonna be.
If I'm,
you pull it out for sure.
Is Libero banned in this league?
Yes.
Okay, thank God. Because if it was Libero, I'm pretty sure he would not have lost a game. Yeah, and that. I mean, the fun thing is that in my other league, because I just clinched playoffs 3 days ago in that league, so now I just found out today that league is now best of 3 6v6 battles for the playoffs. And yeah, so that's going to be a fun matchup for sure on that side of things. And then, but one of the guys in that league, both in the battling for the draft league and the gym challenge, he used a Tangrowth. And granted, I don't have it. I don't have my mascot. I don't have Talonflame. But I did it in the gym challenge with Talonflame, and I kid you not, every time I battled him, I got the Flare Blitz burn. And I didn't even know Flare Blitz could burn an opponent until I found that out. Because I thought it was just literally like, it does super effective damage. And you take 25% of the recoil, or is it 20%?
I have no idea.
I'm not keen to that, but yeah,
33.
Oh, 33%? Yeah, even better. A 30 of the damage dealt. But yeah, I mean, he's got a very tough one. I would be shocked if I didn't see the wall pecs. I'll be fully honest there.
It's a panic suit is coming.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked there. I mean, it is just unrivaled levels.
You do have a Vikavolt though, so you got some things to deal with stuff.
Yeah, and then Silvally was an interesting one this week because I was like, I wasn't bringing ground memory this week because of the Jellicent and the Inteleon, and I was like, let's roll the dice and maybe give it electric this time around. See what we could do with electric memory. I thought it was a decent addition for this week, and I mean it did match up well. I mean, especially against the Corviknight and the Jellicent.
Pretty weak though, so I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, and then once you got rid of the Vikavolt, you were like, okay, the special side of things are done, and now you can focus on. And now that I see it was heavy duty boost, because I was like, he came in on the Arcanine, he didn't get the speed drop, so I knew. So right then and there, I was like, okay, it's the heavy duty boots right there. Even though Arcanine, I'm pretty sure at -1 speed, it's still faster than a Vikavolt.
Yeah, probably. I had to do something.
Yeah, 140 it's saying right here. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, the important thing is just have fun with these battles. Like, I mean, if you win, fantastic. You won the game. That means you did enough things right to win. And if you lose, it's a learning experience. What can you do to get better, improve for the next week? Because I mean, all these guys are tough. I mean, next week I'm seeing his team right now. Like, I'm expecting the Pex. I'm expecting the Flygon. If he brings that Indeedee male, should I opt out Psychic for Expanding Force?
Something to think about?
That could be something to think about. Vanillix is there. If he brings that, it would probably just be Snow Warning for Veil. Speed Boost, as we can see, Speed Boost is definitely something that I gotta work around. And then, of course, naturally, the G-Max Cinderace, which probably is evident as something that I should not bring Venusaur next week, but we'll see what happens with that side of things. But yeah, I mean, hey, at the end of the day, though, bro, props to the battle fan. That's all that matters to me, is that we gave each other a fun matchup. We had a good, wholesome matchup with each other, and look at what happened. We're now riding that final push for the playoffs, and hopefully hopefully you and I keep winning, and maybe we knock out Boston and San Diego on the way to a rematch.
Would be a really fun one for sure, man. Had a good time in this game. Can't complain.